Alright, welcome everybody to the stream. We are back with some more Shadow of Ronin. Thought I'd do just another solo stream, just kind of chilling, talking with chat. It's kind of a random time to do this in the middle of the week, but I do have a pretty big stream planned for Friday. So I'll reveal more about that as time goes on, but for now, we're just gonna chill and play some Shadow of Ronin, talk with chat. And yeah, hope everyone is doing well today. I'm excited to get back into this game. Let's pull up the stream layout here. And yeah, you guys can let me know if the audio is all good and everything. Used to love this game, had every single character. Nice. Hello, buddy. Hello, buddy. I do remember you, Saturday Show. Welcome. Hope you're doing okay. Welcome, welcome, everybody. We're gonna get right back into things here. And yeah, just have a good time. Hope everyone is doing well today.
So why are we getting Kai's obsidian weapon next and not say, mine? Well, the group
Forgot we were getting all the
Cave of Despair and everybody voted for this.
obsidian weapons.
When I get my memories back, I hope they're full of embarrassing stories about you two.
I forgot how to control this. Controlling this dragon is really strange. I realized. Time for woo gaming, indeed it is. Like I said, controlling this dragon is something I gotta get used to. Alright, here we go. Audio's good, thank you. Also, yeah, last time we had, an interesting soft lock happen. I hope that doesn't happen again.
Why they call this the Fire Temple?
The audio is still broken, but in a different way now. The sound is just completely messed up, but in a completely different way than last time. This is so strange.
It's like a little weird. Only I'm a cheese dream. Didn't eat awake. Any cheese. Out, Kai, watch out.
Okay, you can't tell what they're saying because it just keeps cutting out for some reason. I don't know why.
And there we go.
But at least it's not like making really loud noises anymore, so that's good. Alrighty. Let's see if I remember how to play this. I need Lloyd. I wonder when Lloyd gets introduced in this game.
We gotta time this just right.
Ouch. That worked out. Oh. Yeah, maybe you should have listened to Kai there, huh? I have to remember like what characters do what and what buttons to press.
I have to hold on to this to stop the fire. Can you find another way to block it?
It's just really confusing because the buttons that they show on the screen are different from the ones on my controller. Oh, nice. Well, that works. What's my favorite Ninjago fight? I'm gonna have to say, I'm honestly, I think Benthamar versus Kalmar in the Seabound finale would probably have to be my favorite. Just that entire episode is so good. But that fight especially. Alright. But yeah, the Benthamar versus Kalmar is really good. Of course, Zane versus Mr. E and Sons of Garmadon's really great as well. I love that fight. So many good ones. Cole versus Skull Sorcerer. forgot. I can do spinjitzu in this game, can't I? Yeah, I can. Just had to remember how.
I think I need to get the gears into a certain position, but I can't tell exactly where.
It's my favorite season. It keeps changing. Currently it's Seabound again. After Crystallized came out, it was Sons of Garmadon for a little bit, but then it became Seabound again. What is going on here? I don't have that ability, do I? Oh, that's like a wall jump thing. Interesting. I don't quite remember like what all my abilities are.
Huh?
Oh, Zane. Oh wait, Zane's available here. That's my bad.
Gears now, Jay. I'll tell you when to stop turning them.
Alright, cool. I see what I'm doing here.
Now.
What's a scene from Ninjago that you feel should be headcanon? When I get asked that question, honestly, I'm immediately thinking of Crystallized. Any scene in Crystallized where it's like, I don't know. Any scene in Crystallized where Larumi is given any spotlight should not exist, in my opinion. It's a lot of things from Crystallized that shouldn't exist, but that in particular, I hate.
This valve operates something important. Thanks.
Man, my control stick on my controller is like my left control stick is completely wearing off. No way. That's actually kind of a cool design for that.
Oh my wow. It's
Oh my wow, he says. Superb dialogue.
Elemental abilities back. No, I'm in
This is
terrible
funny.
pain right now. Arg, ouch, ooh. Actually, it kind of tickles. I would still be careful.
Dude, the dialogue in this game is so goofy.
Many times hotter than mere fire.
It's kind of charming though. Like, I kind of love it. Yeah, I need to get a new controller.
Safe for me to go there.
Oh, Kai can just walk through it. Okay. Bro's a red Pikmin. Yeah, these voice actors are better than the movie ones, honestly. This dialogue, like, if we got this kind of dialogue in the movie, I wouldn't even be upset. Honestly. This kind of dialogue and voice acting, like, it's pretty funny. It's definitely not, it doesn't feel like the same characters, but, like, it's a fun iteration on them. I don't mind it. Okay, what am I doing here, though? Alright. Oh, I need to switch to coal, right? Oh, wrong button. Maybe. Nice. I think Prime Empire was written to be a 30-episode season that got shortened. I don't know, actually. It feels decent. The thing about Prime Empire is the pacing of it's fine. I think for the most part. It's just they crammed way too much stuff into it. And it didn't really have a proper focus in my eyes. I don't think more episodes would have fixed that. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. There we go. What did that do for me? Oh, it did this. Sick. My favorite season, Tournament of Elements. Yeah, Tournament of Elements is fantastic. By the way, just released a video on that season. If you haven't seen it yet, be sure to check it out. I'm really happy with how that video turned out. But at the same time, it's another one of those things where it's like, I want to make... Like, there's so much that I wanted to talk about that I just didn't get to. And I want to make a longer Tournament of Elements video one of these days. I think I need to, like, reveal this. There we go. But yeah, there's so much with Tournament of Elements that's worth talking about. I really like how this game uses, like, the ninja's abilities for puzzle solving. It's cool. It's cool to have, like, a somewhat official Ninjago game that isn't the movie game.
No idea, but it's either that or staying here and slowly broiling.
Oh man, I do like broiled food. I wouldn't eat you guys. Honestly. Do I really have to say that? I suddenly wish I was made of metal too.
Come on.
Here we go.
Stop looking at me hungrily, Cole.
This dialogue, bro. Man, that was the whole level? Okay. I don't understand why the whole Jay's mother thing in Prime Empire was scrapped. Yeah, I think that season really could have benefited from actually focusing on Jay. Especially because it really does make the finale seem so random when it has good ideas.
Good news? This is definitely the way out. Bad news? We can't fly.
Like, the finale of Prime Empire is, like, interesting to me because they have the whole Unagami feeling kind of strange about being abandoned.
How I want to spend my final moments.
Then I have good
And they relate it.
because I've got another
Oh, Ronin's here. Are we doing a Ronin boss fight right now? Is that what's happening?
That is
Oh yeah.
Ronin, right? Yep.
It's
It's Ronin.
But yeah, the whole Unagami being feeling abandoned relating to Jay and him being adopted could have been a really interesting idea for a story. And they just didn't really do it. And they only bring it up in the finale. It just feels super random. You need something heavy to make it. Okay. Ouch. Okay. I didn't expect that. There.
Excellent.
Oh, come on. Pretty cool boss fight. Whole game gives me modern Cartoon Network / Disney cartoon vibes. I feel like this game does have like a lot of charm to it. It's really nice. It's really interesting that this game even exists. I'm not really sure exactly
Oh yeah, you nailed that.
why this was made, but I'm glad it was. Would have been nice if this was a full-fledged console experience. But, you know. I guess they didn't really have the budget to make a console game, and they still have yet to, other than the movie game. I'd love to see a full-fledged console Ninjago game. Ouch. Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? I feel like I'm messing something up here. Ouch. Oh wait, I can see the health bar now. Maybe it is working. Unless that was from the previous. I can't tell if it's doing anything. I'm gonna die too. Should have a proper Ninjago game with every suit and stuff. Yeah, it would be nice. I think more than anything, I've said this plenty of times at this point, but like I really want a full-fledged Ninjago fighting game. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing anything to him. Maybe I do need to switch to Colgan. There we go. Yeah, I should have just done that the whole time. I thought I would have to use the fire to do the gold or whatever, like from before, but I guess not. Do I have to now? Yeah, interesting. Strange. But yeah, I'd love a full-fledged Ninjago fighting game. Like, I know Lego Brawls exists, and I think Lego Brawls was pretty fun, all things considered. But, it lacks the depth that I'd love to see. And I know, like, it's a Lego game. And, like, you know, I'd argue most Lego games kind of lack depth. But, just like a full-fledged fighting game with unique movesets, full of Ninjago characters, maybe even other Lego IPs, like get Dreams in there and stuff. Monkey Kid. Like, you could really do a lot with that.
Congratulations! You beat my mech! That is the good news! The bad news is, I have a plan B. In case you're wondering, the B stands for boiling you like an egg. Bye-bye!
It appears that an eruption may be imminent.
Oh, thanks,
Do
Zane.
we have a plan B for getting out of here? Yeah, Ronin just gave us one.
Alright, what's happening here? Is Jay gonna cook for us, or what's
Grab
happening?
all the bits
Nope.
for the next jetpack.
Ron's mech looks way better than Salvage mech. Yeah, the mech is pretty cool. I always felt like Ronin should have gotten better sets. Like, his ship was kind of cool, but I don't know.
That's one.
Alright, Kai.
All right, another. Great.
Tournament Elements app is probably the closest we'll get. I forgot about that game. I remember all the time playing like the spinner game. Like the Rise of the Snakes, and I think there was even one for the pilots. That game was... I played that a lot. Oh, jeez. What is... Oh, wait. I can... Oh, wrong button to jump. I forgot I can, like, double jump. This is a really confusing... Okay. No, that was just... There you go. Really confusing camera angle to jump from.
And there's the last one.
So now Jay can do that, I'm guessing.
This should just take a couple of seconds. Perfect, because
Oh, it's one of these bottom screen things. Hold on. Okay, what am I doing here? You have to like match the pieces on the bottom screen, and it's really hard because it's very tiny on here. Okay, but I think I did
we
it.
have about 3 left.
Stick.
How many jetpacks have you built before, Jay? Tons! A few! 4? These 4? Great.
Look at it this way, Cole. You're choosing between almost certainly being barbecued.
Or using the jetpacks. I get it.
No, that first option was the jetpacks. These things look really dangerous.
We should hurry. I believe the lava is rising.
Okay, remember not to dangle your feet underneath the big flame hole. You don't even know the proper name for an exhaust nozzle? We're doomed.
And there's that level done too. I wonder how long this game actually is. Because these levels are going by really quickly.
I think my jetpack might have a problem.
Oh, surfing
Whoa.
level.
Yeah, that was definitely a problem.
Almost pressed the wrong button to jump again. Jeez, am I gonna make that? Okay. I'm like off the screen now. Oh, what is that? Was that a character thing?
Oh man.
Oh yeah, Kai DX. Nice. Ouch. Can't really read chat while doing this level. I like the combat in the skill tree in the movie game had a lot of potential. That is true. The movie game did kind of make an effort to make the Lego game combat a little bit more interesting, which I do respect.
This is the kind of surfing where you really don't want to fall in the water.
Chat, here's my question for you guys. Though. If there was like a Ninjago fighting game, whether it be like a classic fighter or a platform fighter similar to Smash Bros, who would be your main? Assuming like every character possible was on the roster. Who would you main in that? Because I honestly don't even know. For me. I mean, obviously, when it comes to the main ninja, probably Cole. I think his powers would be really cool for like a moveset. But in terms of side characters, like I feel like Benthamar would be a really fun one.
I am so sorry about that, Kai. Honestly, if any of them were gonna blow up, I thought it'd be Cole's. Hey,
It's okay. It's kind of fun.
it did look intense. So, whose obsidian weapon are we getting next? Great question. Is it mine or Zane's? Mine or Zane's?
I would imagine that Kai's newly recovered fire abilities would be very useful in the ice temple where my obsidian weapon is located.
All right then. Let's go get yours, Zane.
Did
There
you
they
mean to
go.
say Jay there? Is that a yes? Guys! Oh!
Poor Jay.
Ah! Volcano!
Labo. Labo. Dareth. Oh yeah, of course, Dareth, yeah. Zane. Cole.
We should land in Birch
I've done less than
and
half the
travel
game?
by road
Okay.
from there. If Ronin's forces are waiting for us at the
So
ice
I'm
temple,
not as far as
they
I
will
thought I
expect
was.
us to come via air or water.
Hey, and even if
That's
they
good to
aren't,
know.
it's
Thank
kind
you.
of a nice drive.
I'm really bad at the dragon flying. Doesn't help that the controls for up and down are inverted on this for some reason. Here we go. Yeah, stuck on the J level and only completed a couple months ago. Hopefully we're able to get through it. Oh, okay, he just summoned his bike. Another racing segment.
I think I lost you back there. Where did you all go?
It's all right. I'm not far behind, and Cole's right next to me. Jay, what's your position? I'm right down in
The tree horns. I like how Zane like gets on his bike, zooms off, and is like, "Where did you guys go?"
Good here, Zane. See you at the ice temple.
Very well. Zane out. Kai, Cole, Jay, be careful of falling trees.
Specifically on this journey or in general? Thanks for the heads up, Zane.
You can boost. Why are serpentine here? Ouch. Okay.
I'm just exiting the forest.
Dude, these serpentine hate me.
I just saw rattlecopters overhead.
And it just transforms into a jet. I'm starting to see why this game's not canon. It feels like a hodgepodge of just a bunch of Ninjago stuff. But I kind of love it for that. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be shooting these. That makes much more sense. Oh, I have missiles too? Did attempt to 100% this game recently. Came around 7.5 hours.
Rattlecopters are being accompanied by
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go for 100%. I am tempted to unlock all the characters though.
Well, excuse me for trying to lighten the mood.
Because I've heard there's a lot of really cool unlockable characters in this game.
Broke off their attack.
No way. True ninja. Here we are.
I have arrived.
All right, me and Cole will be there in a minute. I'm right behind you two. Great, Jay. No, I mean my brakes aren't working. Jay, I only just fixed that. Zane, we might be a little delayed.
Alright. Vanya has the potential to have good moves if they manage to include Chompy. That is true. That would be pretty cool. I didn't even think about villains too, like
Hey, Zane,
Vangelis.
are you having the weird visions?
I am indeed. It is extremely perplexing and not a little distressing.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
When it was me, I saw the time we got the golden scythe. What are you seeing?
I'll get some good coin for you, Mr. Tin Man.
I can see Ronin and myself.
From when he wiped our memories?
I don't think so. Did we meet him before then?
Nope. Right? I'm just guessing here.
No, we didn't.
Then I am eager to solve this mystery.
You know what I'm eager to do? Get warmer.
Then good news, because we're about to get some exercise.
Oh, snakes.
Kai, can you melt that?
That's how you do Spinjitzu. I keep forgetting the button for it. You can trade dragon controls in the settings. I mean, as long as there isn't any section in the game where I need to be super precise with it, I should be fine. It seems to just be like how you navigate the overworld for now, so I'll change it if need be.
The ground is cracked there.
Okay. Switch to coal.
Let's apply a little pressure.
I sense that door is important.
Then we'd better unblock it.
Did you see that Krusty uploaded? I did.
I guess the platform doesn't turn by itself. I think the mechanism is down below.
Can I go down below? Oh no. Don't tell me I have to navigate in the water. Can I dive in any way? There we go. Oh, I'm fumbling with the controls right now. Wrong button again. Can I probably can't break this until I move whatever this is out of the way, huh? Hmm. I have a feeling Hunted intro is your favorite. How right am I? I think you honestly might be correct. I think Hunted intro is my favorite. Now that I think about it. The only one I could think of maybe liking better is the Tournament of Elements one. This Tournament of Elements intro is just really good. But the Hunted intro is really, really good. Like, incredibly well done. I'm definitely missing something. Oh, Zane sinks to the bottom? Does he? Oh, he does. Thank you. Alright, sick.
Was the water cold enough for you?
Yes, pleasantly bracing, thank you. The rear wall shows signs of structural damage.
It's weak, huh?
Another Lloyd thing. I can't quite do just yet. Does that do? Okay. Do I own any Ninjago sets? I do.
Doesn't look too broken to me.
I don't really buy Ninjago sets much anymore, though. Oh, don't tell me. I need a J up here. It's been a while since I bought a Ninjago set. But, I do have a few. the ones I keep on display like all the time are the Temple of Air Jitsu, which is my favorite.
Over to you, Kai.
The movie Bounty is great as well. I have that set. I think like when I was younger, I usually just bought like one set per wave, and I usually just bought like the biggest one. But nowadays, like I did buy the Crystal King mech from Crystallized, but I don't really, or I haven't built it. I don't really plan on building it either. Do I have to like break this? What's going on here? I'm like not. It's very. I underestimated how difficult it would actually be to pay attention to both the game and read chat without like a co-host with me. It's not the easiest thing in the world. What am I doing here? Do anything with this? I'm currently playing this on a 3DS emulator. No way, True Ninja. Zane ZX. And the ZX suits are so good. Okay, I think I have to go back up here. I don't know. Oh, can I use... It's a Kai then, that's right. Forgot he could light the torches.
What did you expect a dragon head to do, Cole?
We playing peak indeed.
Dragon statue somewhere.
Oh, that was only that. Oh yeah, sets of the reference to the show. That just reminded me, I also have the Ninjago City Gardens, which is the most recent set that I bought and actually built. Which I love that set as well. I still like Temple of Air Jitsu better, but Gardens is phenomenal. And it's actually kind of part of the reason why I don't really buy Ninjago sets anymore. Is because I feel like that was kind of like my last one. Like I know markets exist now, but I'm not gonna pay for another $300 Ninjago set. It's not happening. That was like my like, cause I'm someone who actually doesn't really like. I don't mind building Lego, but it's not something I love doing. I love putting them on display, but at this point I kind of have all the sets that I'd ever want to have on display. And there's a few from Dragon's Rising that I do like and that I would like to have, but I don't know. I'm not really a huge Lego person these days. And after buying Gardens, I've pretty much been like, yeah, I pretty much have every set that I would ever want or need. But there's a lot of really great Dragon's Rising sets, I will not deny. I also used to be really into collecting all the minifigs for Ninjago, but after a while I kind of gave up around the time Season 11 started airing. So I'm not really too concerned about collecting the new Dragon's Rising figures. I don't even have most of the crystallized ones. In fact, I think I only have... I guess I did build... Nia's crystallized Samex mech. I guess that was after... Was that after I built Gardens? I can't remember. I genuinely can't remember. Okay, now that Kai's on there. Why did Kai come back down? there a way I can... Oh, wait, I have to spin it the other way. Sorry, chat, for... This is, like, really simple, but I'm messing it up because I'm like, looking at so many different things. My brain's all over the place right now. Any plans to ever do a possession video? One of these days, I'd assume I'd get to it. I don't really know... Possession's one of those seasons, there's not really anything about it that sticks out to me at the moment. But in terms of like a general retrospective, it's definitely a possibility. Oh no, 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 don't do that. That's not what I meant to do. Oh my goodness. Meant to go to the other thing. And now Kai is gonna jump down. I gotta do that again. Yeah, Rebooted really isn't a Zane season now. I do commend Rebooted though for doing the Zane death in the finale. Even if it wasn't really properly set up, I think part of what makes it so impactful is that it really does kind of just come out of nowhere. You don't expect it at all. And the fact that it was so well, like, done and so well directed, and the soundtrack and everything was great, it makes it still feel impactful despite the lack of setup, which I think is really impressive. Especially for a season that I don't really enjoy overall. I'm not really a huge fan of Rebooted, but I still really respect what they did with Zane in the finale. And it's not to say it had no setup. I mean, Zane and Pixel shared a dynamic
Ready for you, Kai.
that was important by the end. So it wasn't completely without any setup, it just... Well, it did kind of come out of nowhere. I think that's kind of what made it so impactful. Especially when it was first airing, like, no one really expected it. Unlike with Nia and Seabound, where it was kind of just like, yeah, this is... You kind of you see it's coming. With Zane and Rebooted, it's just everything happens so quickly, and I think that's part of what made it so
There's a
impactful.
gold seal on the door. You don't think it's to keep something dangerous inside?
No, it'll be to keep something dangerous out. Us.
Nice.
I can feel the obsidian size through here.
That's great, because I can't feel my hands. Want me to warm him up? I'll pass, thanks.
What's wrong with Rebooted? I could go on for a while about Rebooted. If you want, I guess if you want my quick thoughts, I did a tier list stream with Cube and Trist a while back. You can see that. We ranked all the seasons and stuff and gave our thoughts on each one. But, I mean, I guess quick thoughts here. I just feel like Rebooted... I don't hate Rebooted. I actually kind of love Rebooted.
There it is.
But not because I think it's
Keep a
well
lookout.
done.
Don't want Ronin surprising
I
us
just think
again.
it's really funny. Rebooted's one of those seasons that's just like, it has so much going on. Not really any plot points get the time to, like, breathe.
Have fun with it, Zane! Not jealous at all!
Oh my. This
And
feels...
it also just kind of feels like a rehash with the Overlord coming back.
I want to feel odd.
You're odd enough already.
There's things about it I definitely do like. It's not a bad season at all. It's just when it comes to Ninjago, it's lower on my ranking. And there's a few points where it kind of does jump the shark, like with them going to space. But it's one of those things I look back on and I just find it hilarious in retrospect.
Is your memory
It's a
coming
season
back?
I don't take very
Remember when we
seriously.
saw Ronin before?
Besides Zane's
Yes.
death
I
at the
can
end,
sense
which
it
I think is
becoming clearer.
probably the most well done thing about it.
Can it become clearer faster?
Whoa! What the snake?
No way. It's the Great Devourer Lego set,
Hold
but
that thought.
Oh, hey!
with
good
white
news,
and blue
Kai!
pieces.
It wasn't
pretty funny. Zane's ice beam. Ouch. Oh yeah, the love triangle. One thing I disliked about Reboot was the Overlord return of the love triangle. Yeah. The love triangle is pretty rough. I think that's a thing that a lot of people who even like Rebooted will agree on. Rebooted just to me feels very disconnected at times. It feels very disjointed. It doesn't seem like it has a proper focus. It's very similar to Prime Empire in that way, but I can understand the value in that. It's just a season that doesn't really, to me, feel like it has a clear story it wants to tell. I'm not doing any damage to this thing, am I? It has good ideas. I think if they focused more on Zane's story with Pixel, then I think it could have been a lot stronger. Because I really like the idea of Zane having to find kind of... Okay, hold on. She's splashing... Splashing water. I'm confused. Oh, I see. I just froze Kai accidentally. It's funny. But I really like the idea of Zane kind of having to, like, he kind of feels isolated in a way because he's a robot, but meeting Pixel kind of finally finds someone that's like him, that understands him. And I think seeing that relationship unfold with Pixel being more, I guess not as shocked by this since she was created in a time where robots are more common. It's really interesting. I like that, and I wish that was explored more. I really do enjoy that. I froze Kai again. Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait. It's these X things. I can't do anything with that. Yeah. Jay's dialogue is interesting in this, to say the least. Maybe a hot take, Hunt is the best season period, or at least the best of the Oni trilogy. I still like Sons of Garmadon more, but I could definitely see the appeal for Hunted. Like, I definitely understand why a lot of people love Hunted so much. Hunted's actually a season that I've been really wanting to rewatch recently. Because, I think I mentioned this on another stream, it might have been the last one. Hunted's a season that I don't often actually go back and watch, because usually I have this thing in my head where I'm like, well, I need to watch Sons of Garmadon first to get the full experience. And then I end up watching Sons of Garmadon, and then I never, like, commit to watching Hunted, because it's, like, it's a lot to watch, and I'm somebody who's really bad with, like, you know, watching shows and finishing seasons and stuff. So I usually only ever rewatch Hunted when I'm doing a full series rewatch with, like, friends and stuff. It's really rare that I actually go back and watch Hunted again. So that's been one of the seasons I've really wanted to just watch again recently. Because I do really love that season. I think it's phenomenal.
I think we have made the creature angry.
You really know how to understate stuff.
And there's just a lot about that season that I feel like I could benefit from giving it another watch.
I think it's getting weaker.
Because it has a lot going on. But again, I kind of want to, you know, if I'm gonna watch 100, I kind of want to watch Sons of Garmadon again, which is a season I've seen so many times. Almost to the point where I'm kind of tired of watching Sons of Garmadon. As much as I adore that season.
We're running out of floor, guys.
I think it's getting ready to do something bad.
Well, what is happening here? Did it just like shed its skin or something? What happened? Just rewatched it, to be honest. First saw it. Split thought I thought it'd be messy. It turned out to have perfect balance on all the tunes she plus. Yeah, I remember that actually. When Hunted was coming out,
It's gonna attack.
there was a lot of concern about how they were gonna handle practically 2 different seasons at once. Which, when you think about it, that's kind of what Hunted is.
Watch out, everyone.
It's 2 entirely, like, they're connected thematically, and they're connected, like, lore-wise. But Hunted is pretty much 2 completely separate stories happening at one time to finally converge in the very end. It's honestly incredibly impressive how they paced those, and I think one of the arguments I see towards Hunted a lot is that the Ninjago City stuff isn't really that interesting comparatively. And to that I would kind of have to agree, but sometimes I think my biggest problem with Hunted is there's quite a lot of episodes, especially in the middle, that I think kind of lose me and feel they drag on a little bit. But usually that's kind of like the greatness about having 2 plots happening at once, is that usually when one of the plots is kind of dragging, the other one is pretty much picking up and getting like good. Like I feel like whenever we're doing some really cool stuff in the first realm, it's usually not that interesting in Ninjago City, but whenever really cool stuff is happening in Ninjago City, there's not really much going on in the first realm. So it kind of balances each other out. As much as I would have loved both stories to always be firing on all cylinders at all times, it actually the two like split story season kind of helps it in that regard more than it hurts it, which I think is really impressive. Iron Baron is very underrated. Yeah, I've heard a lot of hate over the years for Iron Baron. I think he's cool. I think he's exactly what he needs to be. He's not like a standout villain, but he's great for what he is. And he's one of the darkest villains in the series. He's one of the he's truly one of the most evil Ninjago villains. The way he kind of lies to the dragon hunters and kind of forces them to play a part in his civilization. It's really interesting stuff. And it's so satisfying to, you know, like see him, like after hearing stories from Faith and seeing what Faith had to go through and what all the other dragon hunters had to go through to finally see Iron Baron get to the point where he has the dragon armor and he's ready to take control of Firstborn, only to just get completely obliterated. It's so satisfying. It's a really good story. And it really aids Wu's Wu's whole narrative about being worthy. And all that just to have the simple message at the end of that day be like, just be kind, you know, like kindness matters. It's such a over the top and dramatic way to get that message across, and I kind of love it for that. Like, yeah, just be kind to people. You'll be rewarded. That's like the whole message of Iron Baron and Wu's kind of dynamic. It's kind of funny. This boss fight's taking a while. I don't know if I'm like doing something wrong or... I never truly had a solo season. Yeah. I think Tournament of Elements was probably the closest thing to that, but even then, like, I don't consider Tournament of Elements really a focus season for anyone, not even the Ninja team. Which is part of what makes it so unique. I don't really know what that attack is supposed to do. Oh, more ground is breaking. Ouch. I did not expect that.
One more attack like that, and we're all going for a really refreshing swim.
Ouch. Hunter definitely have the best vehicle designs for the villains. I don't want to talk about what though, because I don't remember it that well. Yeah, the vehicle designs are great as well. I love the whole aesthetic of the first round. Kind of this post-apocalyptic, like dragon realm. It's really interesting. Especially the ninja suit designs too. Just felt so interesting and so unique. I do really want to watch Hunted again. But I also gotta watch the Monkey Kid Season 4 special again. So I'm working on my video for it. I actually want to watch all of Monkey Kid Season 4 again with the special. Because there's a lot of interesting story implications with the special. I want to cover in my video. I need to make sure I'm reminded and refreshed about the Season 4 story up till then.
How about we take this outside, where it's less imminently
Hunted Semester
fatal?
ambitious Ninjago season. I guess. Oh geez, and the audio. Sorry about that. I guess the cutscenes are still messed up. I'd almost argue that Season 11 is the most ambitious, because I think Season 11 took way more risks, as much as they didn't really pay off for a lot of people. But I can definitely see it with Hunted too. I think maybe... I guess, yeah, I guess it depends on how you describe ambitious. Something I love about the Oni trilogy seasons is that they all know what they want to be, and they all have such a clear idea of what they want their story to be and what story they're telling. And they have such a clear vision for them that you don't really see often. Even with seasons like Tournament of Elements, which I love, it's just by those last couple of episodes, they kind of lose the vision that they had. And that happens with a lot of Ninjago seasons, but with the Oni trilogy, that vision is like never lost. The seasons always feel so dead set on what they want to be and what they want to do, and how they present themselves. That's something that I also love about Seabound. And Master of the Mountain to an extent. Alright, another level done. Only thing I don't like about Hunted is that all the ninja had a teaching
we're
moment
here.
with Wu
What's the
except
plan?
Zane.
Okay, Professor
Also,
Borg
Wu
thinks he
didn't
has a
stay
way of shutting
young,
down
but
all
still,
the Nandroids in the
that
city.
season though.
And let me guess. In order for
Young
him to
Wu is
succeed,
so
we
interesting
have to risk
too.
our lives in some way.
You got it. He needs
Part of me
every
does
creative
wish Wu
craftsman
stayed
all
young,
around
but at the
city,
same
and he
time,
sets up force field generators.
So we
I
split
think it's
up,
really
make as much
interesting
noise as
that
possible.
I agree.
that
I'm in.
he kind of.
Sounds like a plan.
I mean, it made sense that he would
Plan?
return to his
Okay,
original form, and
let's
I don't
do
think
this.
that hinders
Whoa, hey, Nia,
the show
you
in
can't
any way.
go. It's too dangerous. And you're not a ninja.
I think having Young Wu around all the time may have been too much.
What am I missing?
And I think they conveyed
that.
his story perfectly there. I don't know where they would take Young Wu after that. But yeah, it was weird that Zane. I do really love how they kind of flip it on its head, where the ninja are teaching their sensei after all these years. It wraps everything together so nicely. I will say, I think one of the most impactful moments. I think I said this about Hunted either last stream or on the tier list stream. Is that it feels, Hunted to me, feels like the best Ninjago series finale. Because it's not actively trying to be one. And it's not advertising itself as one. It never advertised itself as a series finale. It never explicitly stated that it was a series finale. Or had anything alluding to it. But that finale and those last couple of episodes, bringing everything back, having the ninja teaching Wu in the end. Oh, we're going to Ninjago City now. Sweet. Having the ninja teaching Wu in the very end, and having them all ride on their dragons, spinning back into Ninjago the exact same way that they did in the pilots to go to the underworld, and having that finale where a bunch of side characters make cameos. The Elemental Masters are there. They're fighting Garmadon. It's just so perfect. That would have honestly, besides a little cliffhanger at the end, and besides the fact that Garmadon was like put in jail instead of being fully defeated, it would have served, without those two elements, it would have served as a good series finale in my opinion. Better than March of the Oni, honestly, in my eyes.
You don't need to tell me twice.
But, you know, that's not to say that I wish the rest didn't happen. I'm incredibly glad that we got more seasons after. Oh, I'm playing as Samurai X.
Especially if I have to cut through the park. I gotta take out those turrets.
Yeah, Dragon's Rising does seem to have a clear vision as well now. At least, that's what it seems like at the moment. Only time will tell with that. But yeah, Dragon's Rising does for now seem to have a clear vision. I hope that continues, and from what we've heard, it should. Can I? Yeah, I can. Oh, it's Chen's Noodle House. Nice. These guys are actually very hard to hit with the so high off the ground. Midroid Studios says, "My numbers, are you killing my brothers?" I'm so sorry. It's what the plot demands. Actually, I could just walk past these guys. Or just stomp on them. Nice, I got General Cryptor as a playable character.
I guess they want me to pick on someone my own size.
This loads way faster than 3DS version. Nice. I didn't even think about that, yeah. It also looks way nicer because the resolution is higher. Which is a nice extra bonus. Forgot all the replacement voice actors were for this. Yeah, it's pretty funny. The game does kind of have its own charm though with the writing and the voice acting. It's fun. Benzane are the only ones not to have focus seasons. Yeah. And at this point, it's kind of too late now because Dragon's Rising, but I don't really mind that in retrospect.
Fireworks. I better be careful in here.
All I hope is that the new cast for Dragon's Rising is fleshed out better than the old cast.
Yeah.
It really, and in cases for characters like Cole, it should not take 10 years to get, or 9 years, or however many years it was when Master of the Mountain came out, to define a main character. As much as I adore Master of the Mountain for finally doing that for Cole. I hope Dragon's Rising doesn't fall into the same pitfalls that the original Ninjago had. And I'm confident it won't. What is this? We're just counting collateral damage now. Was that really necessary?
I'll come back and fix the tracks later.
Music, yeah, the music is strange.
Uh-oh.
Opinions on the island? I think the island's actually not bad. I don't think it's like great, but I don't think it's particularly like. I think it's a good setup for Seabound. I don't really have any strong opinions on the island. I think it's fun. It's nothing too crazy, but
I'm gonna get double for that.
you know, it does its job. It introduces the islanders and it introduces kind of a lot of the lore that would be important for Seabound. And I think it has a really cool teaser for Woodyear at the end.
More of these guys, huh? Hey, I was right about that walk in the park.
I think it's honestly, it's really nice to see something like the island in the Wild Brain era because it's very rare that Wild Brain seasons would actually feed into each other directly. So seeing a piece of Ninjago content that actually like fully like set up for another installment was really cool. It really made the continuity feel more real. So I appreciate it for that.
Okay, this is new.
I should probably use the cannon, huh? This is a really interesting level. Plays every character has a minifig up to season 4 except Golden Master.
Oh no, it's gonna hit the.
It's a pretty hefty roster if that's the case.
Ooh. Most aesthetically pleasing.
Sorry, we got held up with laser guns.
Oh gosh, the audio again. Sorry about that.
So much for your
Cyrus. You're welcome, Cyrus. Be able to.
Yeah, that's just gonna be completely unintelligible. What is going on in this cutscene anyway? But yeah, this game's pretty fun so far. I mean, it is pretty much your standard Lego game, which is what I expected. But it's fun, and I hope we get more like it. I doubt we ever will, but you know, it would be cool. I wish I could listen to the audio in the cutscenes, but it's completely glitched out. I'm playing this on a 3DS emulator. Hence the glitches from time to time. So thank you guys for 30 likes, by the way. I'm probably gonna do one more level for today's stream.
Hey, you guys, try to keep up. I'd really hate to lose you and not be there when Jake gets his memories back.
Unless it's a...
Right. Cyrus.
Okay, I'll do the level after this, since this is probably not gonna take very long.
Still out of commission.
How did that happen?
We destroyed it.
Were we meant to?
Yes, Jay. But they do appear to be using the station to store energy. So Cyrus thinks their new power source is somewhere near to it.
You have a plan for
Okay, our avatar is just Woo.
Somewhere near.
Yeah, if you guys
I figured
are curious, the artist is I forgot to put it in the pinned comment for this stream, but the artist that I commissioned to make this is in the description.
We don't let you pick
So,
our holiday destination.
go check them out. They did a fantastic job. I'm so happy with it.
We need to get lower. There's a path through the storm.
We
here.
love Woo Gaming around here.
Not a very clear path, though. Watch out for the Stormbergs. I think they know we're here.
Nindroid forces are arriving from above you, Cole. You cannot safely pass
These
through
like
those lasers
vehicle segments are strangely
destroy
fun.
their emitters.
I usually hate these kind of segments in games like this, but for some reason in this game it's kind of enjoyable.
Great. There's an android power scrambler coming up ahead and it's heavily shielded from above.
Even though it does not control well in the slightest.
Faster, right? If you can destroy it, I may be able to get a hit on the Nimrod's power.
No problem.
Great work, Cole.
Yeah, I am using Citra. That's the only way I could get this game to actually... Well, first of all, it's the only way... Because I don't own this game, so I can't... and I can't get it anywhere for cheap. It also is the only way I can actually stream it. Why am I in slow-mo right now? Okay, that was a really weird thing to slow-mo on. You should pick the PS Vita emulator that existed. I'm not sure if that's even a thing. And if so, I doubt it's very stable, because PlayStation emulation is... It's a whole other thing. It's a whole thing.
I'm gonna get my memories back. Yeah. Dave? Try not to get angry when you remember about me and Mia. Wait, what? Sorry, you're breaking up.
No way they're still doing the love triangle in this game. That's crazy.
What are you talking about? Seriously?
Long before time had a name, Woo was gaming. Indeed he was.
Yeah, you did it.
Nice. Alright, we'll do one more level now, because that one was short. Unless there's like a boss at the end of this level, we'll do it too. We'll finish the area, I guess.
How could you keep this from me?
I didn't.
Well, I guess we're not in
You knew all
Ninjago
about
City
it.
anymore.
You just don't know all about it.
Unless we're like under
That
it.
makes no sense! Whoa! What is that?
Wow, you were right about this feeling odd.
We're being followed.
Why does his mask
Come
look
on.
so weird?
This place will be swarming with Nindroids any minute.
Hey, that's what this guy just said.
This vehicle level in the original Lego Batman with the Batboat, and I absolutely hated playing it. Yeah, usually I hate like the vehicle segments here. Also, it's really cool to be playing as Samurai X Nia. That's awesome. You'll love to see it.
It looks like Gravity has gone on vacation.
Weird.
That was strange. I was climbing on nothing there for a second. What are these like darkness vortexes just in the levels? I wonder if I need like Garmadon for that or something. It's interesting. Very strange. And yeah, it does have a ranged ability. That's cool.
Nia, can you get on that platform?
If you can get me some spare bricks, sure.
This game could very much be canon. It could take place between season 4 and 5. I've heard from a lot of people that it isn't canon, though, apparently. And I'm gonna take their word for it, because there's a lot of strange stuff in this game.
This is gonna be awesome.
Did you think the Focus Ninjas in each installment? I mean, I feel like most seasons don't really have a Focus Ninja, if I'm being honest.
All my
Like, I
memories
think the
are
only
back.
Focus seasons that are truly Focus seasons are Skybound, Master of the Mountain, and
So,
Seabound.
do you hate me?
No, I'm liking you at the moment.
Unless I'm forgetting
Liking
one.
you, still liking you. Oh, how could you
Sons of
do that
Garmadon
to
for
me?
Lloyd, I guess.
I hate you now. Oh, and now I'm liking you again.
But even then, I don't know if I count that.
Oh, wow, it's all back. Naya, I've got my memories back.
That's great, Jay.
And do you know what I've realized?
What?
I have a ton of overdue library books.
Yeah, he's back.
Come on, let's go turn out the Nindroid's lights.
We need to shut down the Nindroid technology at the top of the pendulum device.
Well, we'd better get closer to it then.
Alright. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, Mindroid. I'm guessing we just gotta shut down all these electric things. Which character is this? Mindroid, no way! Mindroid is unlocked. Ouch. That's so funny. Does Jay have like a special power now? Okay, I guess that works. Okay, that's where we came from, I think. I don't remember.
I can feel the lightning inside me. It can't hurt me now.
Let's see. Oh, he's a mirror. Okay. Just like Kai. Thoughts on the Time Twins as villains? I'm not a huge fan of them. I like their designs.
I think the passage
They're
down
just
there is
not super
flooded.
interesting to me. And their dialogue doesn't really help them in any case.
Perhaps charging this device will activate the machinery above.
Okay, but I've got to be careful not to overload it.
I used to do a few ninja villains like ninja robots or ninja ghosts, but they don't really anymore. Yeah, it is kind of a shame, especially with those villains. You'd get like cool like ninja headpieces and stuff in colors that they wouldn't normally be in, or completely new molds when it comes to the ghosts. I guess the Ninjroids had that cool like half robot mask, which I think was a really neat piece. Trying to think of anything recently. I mean, I feel like a lot of the villain faction designs haven't been that great in terms of recent years. I guess Imperium
Careful than that, for instance.
minifigs are pretty cool. As much as I like Seabound, though, I don't think the Hydro Whippers are that interesting of henchmen to collect. Okay, I'm just... Master of the Mountain, you have like the skeletons, which aren't really that interesting either. And then you have... Oh, how did I get shocked by... Okay, this is a really weird camera angle to do this from. I guess Prime Empire kind of had... No, it just had like the red visors and the rats. So not really great there either.
Naya, a little help?
See, and then season 11 had the pyro vipers or whatever, which also were not that interesting. So yeah, we really haven't seen a lot of interesting villain factions. But yeah, I will say Imperium's a step in the right direction. Especially because Imperium has like the different levels of like power with each minifig. You have like the generals and just the classic henchmen. And then of course you have like the leaders, which all have really cool designs. So a step in the right direction for sure. What am I doing here? Well, I need Mia up here. Can't exactly... Oh, you know what? There.
Sorry, it won't move any closer.
I think that's more than enough for me to work with, Naya.
The ice bridge. That's pretty cool. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, the game froze for a second there. That worried me. Thought it crashed. I don't know if I'm supposed to be destroying those, but I am anyway. Do you like season 5? I like Possession. I don't love Possession, but I enjoy it. I think it's a good season. I think it did a lot for the world building of the show, for sure. what I like what I like most about Possession is the introduction of the realms. What am I doing?
The Nindroid technology is still functioning. We will need to destroy it.
Destroy
I like the
something?
Dragon Hunters. Yeah, I like the Dragon Hunters too. I especially like how they kind of slowly fight back against Iron Baron by the end. Wait, what did he say? Oh, jeez. Okay, well that's not good. Do I have a character that can do anything? Vengestone Warriors have cool heads. I don't really see this for a while. Yeah, that is true. The Vengestone Warriors were kind of interesting. Oh, it's like the pedestal from the beginning of the game. Except we still don't have Lloyd. Here we go. Tornado of creation, no way. What am I doing?
Hold up and test your strength.
I see more Nindroids.
Too late. We're bringing down the hammer.
Wish they only look like the Oni Warlords with the different colors and stuff. Yeah. Oh, geez, the audio. Oh my god. It always catches me so off guard. Oh yeah, the Ice Samurai. I totally forgot about the Ice Samurai. Yeah, those were really cool. The Ice Samurai were actually awesome looking. I completely forgot about those guys. Yeah, the Ice Samurai are great. They have awesome designs. Oh, he has the Realm Crystal? I don't know where he got that, but he just has it. The Realm Crystal wasn't... Oh, unless that's something else. Oh, no, that's something completely different. My fault. Yeah, it's not the Realm Crystal. It's not the Realm Crystal. I don't know what it is, but it's not the Realm Crystal. I wish I could play the audio for this, but it's completely glitched. Skybound is very much favorite season of mine, even with the Swaz. Yeah, Skybound was my favorite at one time, but I slowly did start to notice a lot of its flaws, and rank it lower on my ranking a little bit. But I still really love that season, and I still stand by everything I said in my J video. But anyways, that is that. It's a pretty good stopping point too. We got all the obsidian weapons. We got one more cutscene here, it looks like. Was thinking.
Not good. Not good at all.
Yeah, we kinda got that when he brought all the Nindroids back to life.
The Nindroids. The Nindroids are like mosquitoes compared to what Ronin has somehow found. He has one of the elemental forges, wild, untamed, and dangerous artifacts, utterly destructive in his hands.
What can we do?
We can prevent him getting the other forges. There are 3 more: fire, ice, and earth.
Oh, of course.
As Ronin
Another
can only
fetch
be
quest.
in one place at a time, we should split up and recover the forges of fire and ice simultaneously.
Why would Ronin want all 4 forges?
Other than being power mad.
Zane, you said Ronin abducted you for Chen.
Yes?
If he is still following instructions left by Chen, then by uniting the 4 forges, he may be able to bring Chen back.
Yeah, we should definitely prevent that
Oh.
happening. What's the plan?
Nia will stay here and keep in contact with both teams. Kai, Zane, and I will obtain the Forge of Fire. Cole, you and Jay will obtain...
So is this
the
game
Forge
implying
of
that
Ice.
Ronin is the one that brought
Just me and Jay?
Zane to Chen in the
No,
first place?
you will have some help.
Oh man, the bad guy has a super powerful new weapon, and we're probably going to the exact same place he's looking for another one. This is the worst.
Fellow ninja, it appears
No
we're
way.
going on a trip together.
I
Dude.
stand corrected. So you know where these forges are, Sensei?
Yes, with some help, I discovered their locations many
What is
years
Dad
ago.
doing?
That's great.
The Forge of Fire is inside the mouth of an active volcano.
That's less great.
Come,
Weren't
there
we
is
just
no
in a
time to
volcano?
lose.
Alrighty. Well, join me next time when we
So what
uncover
do we do
the
with these forges when we get 'em?
forges.
Attack Ronin?
No, their power is too unpredictable.
All right, down the back of our couch it is then.
Alright, cool. I am going to leave it off there. In fact, I'm just gonna... save state real quick. And then go back to the main menu if that's possible. There's a shop in this game? Hold on. Oh, everything's on the bottom screen. I can buy characters. I see. Okay, well, I'll look at that later. No, don't restart level. Quit game. There we go. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. This has been really fun. I'm glad you guys stopped by, even though the stream was very random. Yeah, had a good time chatting with you guys. I'll be back streaming again this Friday. We're gonna have a pretty exciting stream then. More information will be given out soon as we continue to prepare for it, but Friday's gonna be a fun stream as well. So yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and chatting with me, and I will see you guys again on Friday for a fun stream. Goodbye, everybody.